This was my mom's maternity dress, and no one's really touched it for 20 years. So I had a couple ideas in making this dress trendy, because right now it's not really doing it. Ew, my foot. I was thinking of either Shane-ifying the dress or doing something completely off script and just hope that it turns out nice. But I just feel like Shane is so basic. I'm not basic. At least I hope. Is it pronounced Shane? I don't know. Is it Shein? I'm gonna keep calling it Shane. I really like these dresses. I also feel like everyone wears these dresses now. And because I'm like narcissistic, I don't want to wear dresses that everyone else wears. So I'm definitely not gonna make like a square neckline dress. Let's talk about these scissors and how I spent like 20 minutes cutting this neckline because I'm stupid and didn't think of like getting another pair of scissors. Anyways, this is how it looks. Oh, and I started rewatching Bridgerton because I couldn't get through it the first time. Not even 5 minutes in, 3 minutes in, there's a sex scene. And I was really embarrassed to watch that. And my mom was like sitting next to me. Americans. It's a British show, isn't it? This is why I watch K-dramas. Hey. Welcome to day 2 of making a, I guess, Jane Austen dress at this point. Yesterday I finished like the neckline and it looks pretty decent. I don't know, like the stitching is like, it looks good from far away, but if you look up close, like you could visibly see the unprofessional stitching I did because I don't really have a sewing machine. I don't know how to use a sewing machine, so I just hand stitched it. Okay, this is how it looks on me, but I just don't have the boobs to fill this. Look at this. Okay, but I'm thinking of changing the sleeves and tucking it in. You see the difference? It went from like plain to Bridgerton, so maybe I'm gonna alter it and like make it my boob size, which is non-existent. Or I could potentially stuff it with like ruffles. Yeah, so ruffles didn't work because when I was trying to test out the elasticity of the dress, is that the right word to use in this situation? The elasticity of the dress, you get what I mean. The ruffles fell. They literally fell onto the ground. And I was like, God, if this is your way of telling me I have small boobs, like I literally already know that. Like, you don't have to tell me that. Because like all my friends, they have huge tits and sometimes I get jealous and then sometimes I'm like, you know what? That could be me. And I start contouring my boobs to make myself feel special. Wow, I've literally just spent like a whole minute talking about my boobs. But that is okay. At least I don't have back pain. And I guess that's the trade-off. I think it adds a little touch to the princess vibe thing as opposed to this. This looks kind of plain. It's like a really subtle thing, but it like makes all the difference. I've kind of realized that I've spent this whole video without explaining how I've been transforming this dress, but I just think it's so self-explanatory because no shit, like it's like watching National Geographic and there's a polar bear on the screen and then the narrator is just like, the polar bear is walking across the ice looking for its next prey. No shit, there's a polar bear on the screen. I'm like in my natural habitat. I'm making a Jane Austen dress, pretending I'm in Bridgerton, dancing the night away, hoping to find a prince. Also, yes, I'm aware that these are socks. Let's go to the ball. We're going to the ball. It's my carriage. Okay, so here's the thing. My mom took away my driver's insurance, so she had to like chauffeur me to the ball that I invited myself to that day. It was literally just a nearby church, and I didn't feel like walking in a full gown there. There was no music in this, by the way. I was twerking to like birds chirping, and then someone saw me. This is my impression of Bridgerton dancing. Like, this was scandalous. It was twerking for them. Be free!